Hello, strong people. Week 3, day 3 of Northeast Regional Prep, Battle at the Bridge, secondary press day, and we got some close grip bench, 5 sets of 6, and then an AMRAP, I think. I am sick, unfortunately. Not super bad, obviously, but runny / stuffy nose, a little bit of a sore throat, and my chest, it's hard to breathe. I got a real bad chest cold. And plenty of coughing. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to, train hard or anything. I'm still going to do that. So kind of a mute point, kind of irrelevant. I'm excited to not do sets of 8 on bench. I'm also sad that I got my next training cycle for the last 4 weeks. I think it's 4 weeks, and then the 5th week is like the deload week. And I'm looking forward to that. But no close grip bench, unfortunately. We're going back to high incline log, which I still like. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering that I don't know, high incline log kind of hurts my knees a little bit. So maybe I need to, rather than get leg drive, I think I need to position my legs a different way so I'm not like positioning my knees in a strange way. I just repeated myself, I think, but I bend my knees a lot and it puts them in a compromised position whenever I do a incline log press. So I think I need to, go flat foot or try not to use too much leg drive or something. Just focus on the chest, upper chest, shoulders, whatever, which is kind of contradictory to most pressing. Like, you want to have some leg drive in there, unless you're intentionally taking it out, of course, like a Larson press or feet up bench or whatever, or floor press, whatever it might be. But I've been liking close grip bench. I almost wish we would have kept it in just to see how it would carry over into this press. And obviously I'm not, it's not a max press by any means. It's going to be, hopefully 6-7 reps, maybe 8, whatever I can get on 300 298 axle, close enough. So I'm anxious to see how that goes, but without further ado, let's just do some bench pressing. All right. Bench press is done. So obviously I've been doing close grip for 3 weeks now. And just today I realized that I was supposed to be doing ramping up to a top set. Haven't really been doing that. So, I've kind of been doing it, but not the way that it's prescribed, I would say. So, oops. What I was supposed to do, so basically what I mean by that is, started a weight, I have 5 sets of 6 today. So what I should have done, started like 300, started 295 or whatever, do a sit there, throw on 10 pounds aside, go to 315, sit there, 335, 355, 375, and pyramid up, to the top set, and then hit my AMRAP at that. Yeah, I didn't do that. I went to, what did I do? 315. I kind of did it halfway. 315, 345, 365 is what I did. And I did 365 for like 4 sets or something. So 5 sets? I don't know. Either way, I didn't fail any reps that time. Last week, my back was a little bit tight. My lovely wife, she took the massage gun to my back last night. That was probably the most brutal massage session I have ever had because it was the whole back, hips, glutes, low back, everything. Well, mid back was really, really tight. And I felt way better tonight. I did start to get a headache like halfway through, like set 3 or 4. So I started drinking some more water and some Gatorade just to try to get something in me. And I think it helped a little bit. But anyway, however many sets of 6 I did at 365, that was a PR. I've never done 6 at 365 before. So that's a big win. Everything in me wanted to try to hit 405 for 6, but I knew it wasn't happening. Like it was outlandish of me to even think that I could hit 6 at 405. I do think I could hit like maybe 4 as a top set, not as like, sets probably. I don't know. But 6, no. You saw it by the time I got to that last rep on the last 2 sets. It was hard. And for my AMRAP, I couldn't hit. There was not another rep in the tank. It might have looked like it was, but I'm not one of those grindy lifters where I can push through. I'm pretty explosive rather than, and people, this is kind of a common thing. People will look at big lifters and like say, I know Jesus Oliveira does this. When he pulls a deadlift, he rips it off the floor. It's locked out like now, but he doesn't grind through a lift. And people will see him pull, 400 kilos or whatever, and they're like, oh, he has mid-9s in him. But what they don't know is that's just how he lifts. Just because it moved fast doesn't mean he has a lot more in the tank. That's just how his, I don't know how accurate this is. Like fast twitch dominant versus slow twitch. Like some guys can pull a deadlift for like 7-8 seconds, it seems like, and lock it out. If I do that, it's a little bit different in strongman because you can, hitch and hitch and ramp it up. But in powerlifting, you can't, obviously. But either way, some people can do that, and some people can't. I definitely cannot. I can't grind through a bench like that. Overhead press, I'm getting better at. I won't lie. I think it's good to be able to grind through reps there. It's a good ability to be able to grind through reps. So, it's something you can train, obviously. And I think I've done a decent job of doing that. Yeah, that's about it, though. So just because a rep moves fast doesn't mean you have a whole lot more in the tank. We'll learn that the hard way. All right, I think I have dumbbell rows next. I don't know if I'll record those because I just don't want to. I hate them. We'll see. I don't know. Don't pressure me. Don't yell at me like that. I know you're like, I want to see the dumbbell. But what if I don't want to show you? I don't know. We'll find out. You'll find out right now. I showed you dumbbell press rows, dumbbell rows. This thing keeps coming off my nose. I put it on a little bit weird. Every time I cough, it like unhooks and hooks again. It's just magnets, if I haven't talked about it before, but it's kind of annoying. Just that I put it on wrong. Not that it sucks. I love this thing. Sponsor me. Intake breathing. I'm waiting for the check. What did I have on there? It's like 165 pounds or so. Ish. 50? Yeah, something like that. I didn't want to use straps, but this, I don't know if this is typical for, I didn't really think about it until now. But is it for loadable dumbbells like this, is it typical to have the handle rotate? Because the handle on these ones rotate. And obviously regular dumbbells that are one weight, the handles don't rotate. It's just a fixed object. So it makes holding onto it easier for rows. But when the handle's trying to spin out of your hand, it's hard. It's harder. So that would be no problem if the handle was fixed, obviously. Like I've done 350 plus pound farmers multiple times. And it's just because the handle rotates, it changes it completely. So I had to throw on straps to get my back working to its full potential. I was only going to record one set of that, but I watched that first set, and it looked my range of motion was so bad. So hopefully the second one was a little bit better. It felt better. But I was just like, what are you doing? Those are like half reps. And that's kind of a good thing about recording. I know some people are like, don't record in public gyms, blah, 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 blah. It's a public gym. What are you going to do? Obviously, there's some idiots out there that ruin it for everybody by, getting mad at people by walking in front of the camera or recording people just trying to work out and making fun of them, whatever. Of course, I don't have to worry about that in here. It's just me and occasionally a wasp or a fly or something. But if they're judging me, I don't speak their language, so it's kind of irrelevant. Where was I even going with that? Oh, record your sets if you can, because you'll see stuff that you never would have seen otherwise, obviously. I know once I started recording mine and comparing it to like how things should look, I think my lifts got a lot better. I learned a lot. And that's after I stopped being stubborn and was like, that's just how I do it. It's not how you do it. If you have bad form and you make some excuse like, oh, I have long legs or my back just rounds naturally, shut up. No. It is a terrible excuse to have bad form. I just don't get it. Just relax, swallow some pride, and focus on the form, because there is a good form for your body. It might not be the same as mine, but there is a good form for you, and it's important to try to find it as best you can. Not everything has to be perfect, of course, but just a general thing. All right, what do I do next? I think I have a couple sets of dumbbell press. That's probably why I was saying press earlier. So I'll do those real quick. I don't expect to hit the same weights I was hitting last week, but we'll see. Because it's actually I remember now, it's 2 sets of 15. And I think it was 10 reps the first week, 12 last week, and 15 this week. So I don't expect, especially with a heavier bench today, I don't expect to hit the same weight. But we'll do something. Hopefully it doesn't suck too bad. Hopefully I move some okay weight. Perhaps the people that are good on dumbbell pressing, because I am not good at dumbbell pressing. I'm just not. But I'll get better. Hopefully. All right, well, as you can see, the dumbbells don't always go to plan in more ways than one. I told myself, I even said it, I'm pretty sure I said it in the last talking part in this video, that I wasn't going to go as heavy as last week or the week before. And then without thinking, because apparently my brain is starved of oxygen, I loaded it up to exactly what I had last week and the week before. And I realized as I was putting the plate on, I was like, wait a second. And then I finished putting the plate on and was like, well, it's happening, so let's do it. And that went about as well as I thought it would. So obviously the first set, I couldn't even get the dumbbells into position. If there are any personal dumbbell spotters out there that would lift my dumbbells up for me into position, that would be greatly appreciated. But we came back about 30 seconds later and did it, so just needed to stop being a weenie. Of course, I wasn't a weenie. I was a weenie, couldn't get the dumbbells up. I wasn't a weenie, I got the dumbbells up. And then I was a weenie again and didn't get my last 2 reps. I think it was last 2. I think I got 13, something like that. Yeah, so not good, but nah, it's not good. I was going to say not good, not bad, but I'm going to call that bad. I have a little bit of stuff left, but I'm going to call the video here because I just need to get through it because my head's really starting to hurt and my voice is starting to go. And that really doesn't feel good in the head. All right. Sorry about all the coughing in this episode. Anyway, rest day tomorrow. I might go get a haircut tomorrow. I don't know. And then what else? What was we going to say? Oh, going to 580 Saturday for another event day. At least that's the plan. Unless I feel really bad, then I'll just do it here. But I don't want to do that because I need to touch the I think I have frame. So I don't want to miss that. We'll see. See how I feel tomorrow on the day after. So go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.